Nice girl. Leave me alone. Dude leaves her alone. Nice girl. Well, I can't believe this. But it was what you asked. It was what you asked. Yeah, but it was like it was like I had my fingers crossed behind my back. Next week she'll be asking, why am I single? Me acting fake mad at my boyfriend to get his attention, but then actually getting mad at him. I too love being a trashy person. How it feels to be a bad person to a man. I do think you should be mean to anyone if you have to be. I don't think that every single person deserves kindness. However, this is TikTok, and I have a hard time taking a lot of TikTok things at face value. This person looks like they're young, so they got growing up to do, and I'm sure that they're just fucking around. At least you would hope so, right? Anyone else get offended when ugly guys hit on you? Like, is this a sick joke, or do I not know what I look like? I wonder, like, what gives them the confidence? Most ugly guys are delusional and think they can pull any girl they want. Trust me. Ma'am, your head is shaped like a potato. I wonder what gives you confidence with that big ass nose of yours. See, this is where, like, I can understand, like, the back and forth, but I also feel like, I don't know. I just feel like going to, like, ad hominem attacks is always really meh. Am I in the wrong here because she withheld that she had children? Cool. Doesn't feel like you're able to date right now at this stressful and crazy point, and completely omitting the part about having children is kind of a big thing too. I'm just not into that. Who said I omitted that? And why the hell are you researching me? F you, dude. No wonder you've been hopping around over here on this app. You're a fucking idiot. You should have probably disclosed you had children. That's why that's kind of like something that people ask. Yikes. All that vulgarity because I wasn't interested in the fact that you left out in your profile something major like having children, which, by the way, 100% is a major thing to mention. It is something you should clarify, you should mention, and you should get out the gate because there are some people who are not going to be interested or frankly ready for that kind of major life commitment. All I said is I'm not interested. Whoa. We got some femcel and they go through like the 5 stages of grief. Please, I'm sorry. What did I do to be blocked? I can change. Please don't leave. I'll do anything. Please, please just unblock me. You know what? No, forget it, asshole. My last ex was way better than you. He gets me gifts and wanted to do princess treatment, and he's never tried to, and he's never tried to F me without permission or use me. He cares about dates and taking care of me. You ugly AF, and you need to lower your standards. Glad I never got with you. Wait, so you never got together. So what's going on with the whole thing above? Look at that, I'm already back with him, and he's willing to play shit with me too, and he's much better than you. At least he actually has a dick and he can fess up if he doesn't like me. He said he wasn't interested though. It feels like you just couldn't handle rejection and now you're throwing shit at the wall. What is going on? Couldn't be bothered to wait when told he was on his way. I'm gonna start heading out as I got a long drive to the restaurant. Okay, I'm getting ready myself. I'm here. Where are you? Pulling up. Just looking for parking. Give me 2 minutes, please. Okay, parked and heading in. Where are you? Don't see you. I left. I matched with someone and meeting you is just going to be a waste of time. Seriously? Were you here at all even? I don't owe you a date. I don't owe you an explanation. Fuck off. I don't like that. But you know what? On the bright side, like this isn't a bad thing, you know? Imagine being this self-absorbed. Ghosted on a date like a week ago. She hits me today with one of the worst messages I have ever received from anyone in my life. Oh my God. Kind of weird question for you. All right, I'll try to think of a weird answer. So if I hosted a bachelor night and had a bunch of guys over and you each had 5 minutes to chat with me and at the end of the night I pick one of you and everyone else gets eliminated, would you be interested? I can make some brownies and snacks. I'll get drinks and weed and we could play games and you could meet some other dudes and maybe make some friends, maybe end up with me. That sounds fun, but I think I'd pass. That's okay. You do your weird thing away from me. Like you go like do that just as far away from me as possible. Another, my company is a privilege you should pay for woman. Oh boy. Now, why on earth would a woman like me agree to go on a date with a guy who thinks that spending an extra $50 to $100 is a big deal? How am I expected to make peace in my mind about the thought that he finds his $50 more valuable than his time in my company? Why would I spend my precious time going on a date with a guy at my own expense? Why would he? Why should your time be more important or worthy than his? He could ask the same. Why are you even dating if you can't consider that his his time and or company is worth something as well. To me, that's entitlement and disrespect. I don't think a man who isn't sure that his time in my company worth $50 to $100 extra should call me or any other woman on a date, period. If $50 to $100 is more valuable for you than what potentially can grow out of this, you aren't a good match for me, and I am not a good match for you either. Yet again, you avoided the main question. Why do you think your time is more valuable than his? Can't you see the double standard? To me, if a woman isn't willing to contribute anything to the first date, why should I believe she'd put any work into the relationship? If she only wants to take and never give anything, then I'm better off alone. He's the one asking me on a date. When people are just getting to know each other, it's impossible to have completely equal levels of interest in the beginning. If I was more interested than he is, I would have asked, and that would have been a completely different story. But I've never asked a man on a date. So in my case, man always makes the first move. I'm open to something, but not desperately looking for something. I'm living a very interesting life. Not if you have to say it. And if after spending like 2 to 3 weeks talking to me, you still are thinking whether or not you should split the bill with me on our first, second, third date, just don't ask me out. I'm not so interesting to you, so let's just not waste each other's time. I can promise you that that comment there is where the entitlement factor got kicked up to like 11. If you have to say you're a very interesting person, I disagree. You are not. Chief, this ain't it. Try again. My friend's mom just said some girls are broccoli for boys. They're good for them, but the boy doesn't want her. He wants some pizza. That's not how I would describe pizza. Never heard a more real or funny statement ever. I feel like what this is trying to say is that people make bad choices in relationships. It's like a half-true thing, but it comes off really, really shitty and bitter. Like the way this was executed fucking sucks. I've been invited to apply. The best way to ask me out is by sending me a date proposal to my dating email, blank@gmail.com. Bonus points for creativity and must attach a photo. Cheers. But you're on a dating app. Why are we outsourcing the swiping to a Gmail? I finally stumbled upon one of the wilds of TikTok. Can't believe this isn't satire. Not all girls are the same. You all go for the pretty girls and not for personality. Nope. No, you're probably shallow. Because if you went for a good personality, then you'd see we aren't all the same. Seems like she's going through it. Be careful. She's in her evil and IDFC era. This is what I crave. This is what I want, and this is why I can't. I'm fuckable, but not lovable. I'm wifey material, but I'm making you face your problems, and you can't handle them, so you fuck me and go. I can't be the good one anymore. This era is over. I'm entering my evil, I don't fucking care era. Hashtag be wild, hashtag love, hashtag evil queen, hashtag eat gaff. Hey, you better watch out. Turn your back, and she's gonna be there like a specter, and she's gonna remind you, she's gonna go up, and she's gonna whisper, I'm entering my evil IDFC era, and vanish like a whisper in the wind. Is being a gay man inherently sexist? Okay, this is one of those real dumb questions, but I've been worrying about it, so here it goes. I'm thinking I'm probably gay, but I'm really worried about the potential problematic nature of that. Isn't it kind of sexist? Misogynist? I'm literally refusing women because they're not men. And in terms of sex, aren't I basically saying I'd rather fuck an anus instead of your vagina? Isn't this super misogynistic? Am I overthinking this? Hey, listen, this is low quality bait, all right? If you're gonna be fishing for interaction, get some higher quality bait, all right? Me on my way to become a red flag because I've been a green flag for so long and it got me nowhere. Well, I promise you that's not gonna get you anywhere either. I rarely check Reddit DMs and stumbled upon this girl. She seriously needs to get outside and touch some grass. I never check my Reddit DMs, LMAO. Yeah, I know. You had way enough time to reply to 3 or 4 times you clicked on that conversation, but in reality, you just don't care because you're running after karma for self-esteem. You do not seem to care about others or participate to conversation to truly help anyone. I'm quite the opposite. I don't care about karma. I care about sincerity and real interactions. I know I'll never get a reply to what I wrote. I lost my time for nothing. Whatever. Continue running after shallow things. One day, you'll realize all the time you lost for nothing. It'll be much more than the time I lost. Time that I'm already mad to have lost. All I said was thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Girl I met gets upset after finding out my ex did OF2. Tells me I gaslit her after accusing me of, quote, collecting trophies. Hey, I need to ask you something that's bothering me. What's What's up? Who is Rena to you, or Rena? I heard that you two used to date. That is my ex. Yes, we've been broken up for over 2 years now. Why didn't you mention this? Are you aware she does OnlyFans too? Why would I mention an ex to you? And no, I didn't know. She started that after we broke up. Like I said, it's been 2 years. I don't know if I can trust you on that. What are the assurances it won't be a problem? I'm honestly gonna have to think about this all. What? What are you on about? And be very clear so I can determine where this is heading. You asked me if I did OnlyFans. I told you yes. Why would you ask if it wasn't a problem for you? Or if you weren't fishing for information? Now I find out your ex does it and I have to assume the worst until proven otherwise. And to be clear, what exactly is the worst? That were just trophies to you? And why would that be a trophy? Wow, seriously? Yes, seriously, answer the question. No, how about I just block you instead, because now you're gaslighting me. Avoiding questions, not being direct, and now being an asshole. I mean, he was very direct. You're projecting. I just wanted answers to make sure I'm not gonna get my feelings hurt. Exactly. Silence. Fuck you and goodbye. Sounds like you got some insecurity problems to work through. Number 8, back off, girl. Can you not like my boyfriend's pictures on Instagram? Thanks. Your BF is my cousin. Yeah, that doesn't give you a right to like his pictures, because here in Alabama, that doesn't mean much. You're competition. A Cash App princess. Oh boy. Oh boy. My inbox is closed. Shoot your shot in my Cash App. I'm a princess. That is my role. If you're gonna message me or pursue me, please think about what that title means and how a woman who describes herself as a princess would expect to be treated. Then multiply it by 2. I'm not gonna hook up with you. Do not ask. I don't do meetups or one-night stands. If I'm interested in anything like that, I'll seek it out myself. My preference is for men who are hung, meaning you need to be 8.5. Whoa. Sorry, I just had to take that. Gave me whiplash. If this isn't you, we aren't compatible. If you message me, introduce yourself. Come correctly. Please be engaging. I have a sea of hey sexy in my inbox. I don't even read those messages. So if I interest you, real effort is required. I hate being asked interview questions. So what's your favorite kind of music? That kills me. So please think of something interesting and engaging to say before you write me. Yes, you absolutely have to spoil me. No exceptions. If you mention what you want to do sexually in the first message, mention how horny you are or how my parts arouse you, proposition me for sex, or try to force your kinks on me, I will block and report you. No white men. If I'm interested, I'll reach out to you. No sub men / foot fetishization. No out-of-state connections. I'll seek you out if interested. Absolutely no couples. No race play of any kind. That includes BWC, BBC, POG lovers, anyone in QS groups or race theme groups like BBC Assess Snow Bunnies. And post. Writing all of that and posting it like, I wonder if that's worked. I wonder if she's gotten Cash App requests. Maybe that's a good racket. Hinge match I've been talking to posted this. I thought you said you liked me. You told me you stabbed your last boyfriend. Aw, is someone scared? Yes, this what I mean when I say I'm insane. Oh, like the leave a stab wound in my body insane, not like a I'm so quirky insane, like a you should be institutionalized insane. Oh, a family of mystics. Yup, Leo. That's what I thought. Leos and Cancers butt heads. Oh, they do, huh? The stars say so. I see. Your hand will probably tell me more. I come from a family of mystics. Really? Do you partake in the leaf perhaps, or maybe the crack pipe? I hate the men who have rejected me. I'm sick and tired of putting myself out there just to get rejected. I lower my standards for men I don't even really like, and they end up ghosting and rejecting me. Where the f do they get the audacity? I hate them. Women love me. Why don't men? I guess I'll never understand the male brain. They're like aliens to me. Is it normal to get rejected 99% of the time as a woman? I've heard it's normal as a man. Whatever. I'm tired of having to change myself so that I'll be lovable and attractive to men. I'm tired of never feeling like I'm enough. I'm tired of settling for people I don't even really want just because I'm desperate for a relationship. I have a lot of resentment and I don't know what to do with it. You don't know what to do with it? Get therapy. Therapy is what you need. She reached out to him and he wasn't interested. When some random from months ago catches on a really bad day, not sure who were. It's okay, don't worry about it. Have a great weekend. Okay, adios. Had you saved as dumb. Cool, bye. I think that's because most men are insecure little babies, and when a woman expresses that they aren't interested in what your mommy has made you to believe were God's gift to this planet, that you get your teeny tiny growth stunted little feelings hurt. So of course it has to be the woman's fault. We're dumb, we're ugly, or fat, or whatever bullshit. You men need to tell yourselves to make up for the fact that maybe mommy didn't breastfeed long enough, or that God forbid a woman not find you attractive or interesting. But don't let it be your fault. No, it's my fault. I'm the dumb one, not you. All you men should be shipped to a fucking island where you can circle jerk each other, stroke your egos along with your tiny and tell yourselves you're all perfect, and the evil woman who don't throw themselves at you are, how did you spell it? Oh yeah, dumb. And it's spelled adios, you asshat. Catch one of us on a bad day. Go waste someone else's time with your sorry excuse of a personality. Nice girl setting standards. So, men 5'7" and under, do you guys just end up dating men? Because you know women don't like short men. Hey, don't talk about my short kings like that. Don't you ever in your life disrespect my short kings. But I'm the devil in this situation. Uh-oh, drama. Okay, you aren't nice, period. It's all fake. Your mom did a number on you. Whoa. Enjoy your bike, dude. Cool story. Just keep living a life of projection. And that response, you bring up my family, when you're attacking me trying to say I'm the bad person, when you want to be a decent human or talk about whatever, we can maybe talk. Until then, I can't even deal with you or any more of your psychobabble bullshit. You've done enough harm to me and my kids' lives. Dude, I'm not the one attacking and talking shit. You are. All right, I gather my emotions. Seriously would like to talk to you in person and just square this away. Let me know if you want to come do that or not. I won't be mean. Never had any intentions of being mean to you. Just want to make this all work and it's been stressing me out. Hope your doggy is okay. And then 3 heartbreak emojis. What happened? I'm so sorry. You don't have to tell me. No clue. Labs are fine, but seizures. Something in the causing dogs to get something. I mean, if it's a whirlwind in the span of 20 minutes, Hi, please keep me anonymous. I have a problem. I've been dating this guy for 2 years. He's 25 and I'm 23. He's so loving and doesn't mind to spend his money on me. Problem is that there's no drama in our relationship. He never cheated and he always apologizes when we have an argument. When I ask why you love me, he says I'm his only princess. So I was thinking of bringing drama like cheating just to spice up our relationship. He's so weak. He never not even once slapped me. Well, I feel like I'm dating a coward. My friend once told me if a guy doesn't beat you, then he doesn't love you. There are some serious issues here. There are some genuinely deep-rooted issues within this post. Like, this perspective here is the outcome of some pretty crazy trauma. I don't really want to make fun of this. POV. You broke up with her 8 months ago after only dating for 3 months. She's blocked you on everything for what feels like obvious reasons. Now, you receive an email at your professional inbox. Hi, Jamie. Hope you're doing great. Don't worry. I moved on from you a while back. Just wanted to be open. I just wanted to let you know that after all this time, you did the best thing for me last year, and honestly, I was gonna break up with you, but didn't really have in mind the best time to do it. I just felt after listening to my friends and parents that you were the weird boyfriend that I had last year. And I'm just super hot and deserve someone that actually knows what they want in their life, not someone that's confused or immature, and also is a real man with balls. I also realized you were the problem, not me, which is why I messaged you in your professional inbox. But thank you for teaching me that lesson. Wink. I guess I wanted to be honest with you later on now. I finally have my whole life together all on my own. So I want to say I'm sorry for your loss of me, Felicia, because I'm beautiful and smart and did not have to put up with your bullshit when you broke up with me. I should have stood my ground with you, but I'm a grown woman. But I honestly wouldn't be here right now, so happy where I'm at in life without my amazing parents and friends. Have a great life. Wish you all the best, Jamie. Hope you find the right shoe that fits you, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, honey. You don't sound like you're over it. Women are like apples on trees. The best ones are at the top of the tree. The men don't want to reach for the good ones because they're afraid of falling and getting hurt. Instead, they just get the rotten apples from the ground that aren't as good, but easy. So the apples at the top think something is wrong with them, when in reality, they're amazing. You just have to wait for the right one to come along. The one who's brave enough to climb all the way to the top of the tree. Now men are like a fine wine. They begin as grapes, and it's up for women to stomp the crap out of them until they turn into something acceptable to have dinner with. Oh. This is a really crazy post. It's a crazy analogy, and at the end, just implying that you should beat the shit out of men. Just completely demoralize them. It's a great fable like they told in the old country. But hey, you know, some of them enjoy getting the grapes stomped on, so. Separates the boys from the men, lol. Own a house to give my son the best life I can. You? Oh, you have a son? Or you want a son? I have one. Okay, I didn't realize that. I think it'd be good to be upfront about that and have that information on your profile here so you can match with people who are comfortable with that. It's just about transparency. I don't put it on there because you're seen as an easy target for numerous things. Which has happened to my cousin, that's why it's not on my profile. also separates the boys from the men. Okay, if that's the case, I can understand, and sorry to hear regarding your cousin. It's not so much necessarily about maturity though, it's more personal preference and readiness for that commitment. Okie dokie. I mean, hey, that ended pretty quickly and pleasantly. I wouldn't call that a nice girl. That ended really calmly. My cousin posts this crap, but then goes and hits her ex-BF with a car. Whoa. Not to sound cocky as shit, but I'm a fucking good person with a big heart, and I deserve a lot more than the shitty hand that life has dealt me this far. And by the way, how's my driving? Nice girl gets mad after a bald and a manlet rejects her. She was making them a favor by trying to date them. I approached 2 males. One told me he was meeting with another girl. Uncheckable. You're also getting bald. I'm making you a favor. And the other one said no because he loves me a lot. Dude, you're a manlet. Are you kidding me? I hate that. I wish you never met my family is my new standard for kindness from Hinge Girls. I don't know. That just triggered the hard feelings. I don't know what blank did that made you call her crazy behind her back, but continue to give her time and energy. And I can't imagine if and how you speak about me behind mine. I feel let on hardcore, like you just kept saying sorry and not changing how you interacted with me. I just wish you would have let it go before you left the last week, and I really wish you didn't try to hook up with me again, because now it feels like you just did all that to make yourself feel better. I overthink, I know, but I told you this multiple times, and you just continue to treat me like I'm on the back burner. I shouldn't have introduced you to them. I should have gotten to know you better before hooking up and before doing that. Don't date witches. She cheated on me 2 years ago. I have her blocked on everything, and she still sends me spells. I saw the black rose I gave you on your altar. The death of hope in my soul it did alter. Then maybe again one day I can be in your presence without a fault, or maybe I deserve that fault, but the suffering I pay in consequence is begging for water. I'm dying of thirst for your love, but even more so for the chance to show you mine. I tried to bring you back with rosemary in time, even with 2 candles and a string of twine. One thing stands for certain: sorrow shall be ours unless otherwise decides the goddess divine. Hocus pocus. Stories from a girl I dated at the end of high school. These are just a couple of many. She's not the type of woman you're used to. She won't cheat on you. She won't tell you what to do. She just wants to be with you, even if it's for a quick trip to the gas station. She'll jump at any chance to see you. She'll check in on you and make sure you're taken care of, bring you some food, your favorite drink. She'll be your rock and your peace. She doesn't care about how much money you have or what you drive. She just wants you. Okay? So she's like, I'm that keeper. Behind her, her in-gaff attitude is the sweetest girl who just wants to give someone the whole world and receive the same in return. But she lives in a generation that wasn't made for that kind of love. Oh, so sad. She seems nice. Hiring a 6-foot-tall, handsome, dark, not-so-white guy with muscular body, pleased to take care of me financially first, then mentally and emotionally too. Full lifetime only. But it says it's only for the summer. So is it a seasonal job or a lifetime job? Either way, we're not interested. Swipe right if you're better than me, fitter than me, taller than me, bigger than me, smarter than me, more successful than me, more inspiring than me, so I can get attracted. You're not getting any swipe rights, but not because they're not fitting the criteria, but because that is a frightening thing to write. Easily satisfied with the best. About me: smart, independent, well-cultured and mannered, attractive and fit, demanding, easily satisfied with the very best. Spoiled. Swipe right if you're a secure masculine alpha male who is emotionally intelligent, educated, fit, over 180 centimeters in height, holds at least a master's degree and doesn't drink or smoke. Come on. Emotionally intelligent, alpha male. Pick one. You can't have them both. That doesn't exist. Door wig wearing, band-aid colored bra having, baby wipe shower taking, thong sandal wearing. I'm h**ing this summer saying choo-choo train Snapchat karaoke females are any better. Shrug emoji. I personally think we're having one of the best generation of males. With men's mental health not being taken seriously, they could certainly use more help in parental rights, but I think we generally keep moving in the correct direction for them. Last I heard, white cis males were racist, sexist, rapists, and responsible for every bad thing in the world. Where's this men's mental health being taken seriously thing you're referring to? If that's the last thing you heard, maybe you need to clean out your ears. I like that they immediately threw on white and cis to that when this just said males as a whole. They made it super specific. Allegedly an affair with a married billionaire. Is that dollar signs I hear? Ka-ching! I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring. Well, go ahead, tell us. Thoughts on boring and basic women? It's It's true though. Anyone with enough money can buy hair extensions or a boob job that's not very impressive. Men just have a bad taste in women in general. They prefer basic women because they find women with personality to be intimidating, and they're scared of being outshined, so they prefer boring women. Dude, anytime I see one of these posts, all it reads is like, I'm insecure about myself, so I find it easier to bash other people than to work on me. Manipulation to humble him. Things to do to keep your man humble. Tell him his penis is fine or normal. Casually compare him to other men. Give one-word answers. Avoid eye contact and lean away. Lavish more attention on your dog than him. Tell him that you need a break from texting. Bro, just get therapy. Oh my God, just get therapy, please. Yo, gonna do all these things on my girlfriend. Thanks for the manipulation. Thanks for the manipulation tips. Oh my God. You're hateful. Yup, that's me. Total mystery why her dates nope the hell out. I've had plenty of guys tell me they want to date with me. About 0.01% actually follow through and turn up. I think legit 100% of mine have, and I've had over 100 for sure. Well, I guess you're putting out straight away and can handle crass conversation. I prefer to be treated like a respectable human and expect someone to get to know me over a few dates and talk to me about things other than sex. Quality over quantity. I'm not complaining about the fact guys don't turn up. It's not my fault they're losers who think with their dicks and can't see what an amazing person they're missing out on meeting. Hey, I think I know why she's not getting anyone turning up to the dates. They just go, what? Unlike most people, I have morals, values, and boundaries. I expect to be treated with respect like I give to others and be talked to and treated as a person, not an object. I don't need an OnlyFans page to make me feel good because I know I've worked on myself to know who I am and feel comfortable with that. Guys can use all the fake fluffy words they like and it won't get them anywhere with me. Again, I think I know why no one's showing up to her dates. I have a theory. A nice girl complains on Girls Ask Guys about why her crush is dating what she perceives as a quote ugly Asian chick instead of her, who she describes as quote hot as hell, and receives backlash in the comments for it. Why is this cute boy dating an uglier girl? I've been friends with my crush for a long time. I've known him since my first semester at college. He takes engineering, so I don't see him all the time. I'm hot as hell and have lots of guys chasing after me. I've had sex too many times last year and it got boring. The only guy I can get is my crush. He always dates ugly girls. Like, there's this one ugly Asian chick which he met in linear algebra. Yes, I stalked. Oh my God. That he's dating? I don't understand why. He's awesome and very handsome and deserves a hot girl, but only dates ugly ones. Why would he even date an Asian girl when we white girls are so much hotter? Oh, just a sprinkle of racism. Why doesn't he realize he deserves better and that I want him? He probably knows and doesn't want you. Probably knows you want him and knows he deserves better, so he stays away from you. I'd flirt with him and touch him, but he rejects all my advances. I don't know why ugly girls even think they have a chance with him. It's disgusting, to be honest. I want to see this person get torn into. I gotta see it. I need to see this person get torn into. Yes, I was toxic, but did I hit you? Okay, yes, but did you die? Okay, yes, but did they find the body? I think I dodged a bullet. Yes, asshole. You are blocked and I erased all your info. Why would I ever want to see or talk to you ever? You treat me like shit and you're a huge asshole loser with absolutely no care for anyone or anything other than yourself. If there's stuff you want to return, you may deal with blank. Your true colors are extremely ugly. I will have nothing to do with your pathetic ass. Yes, asshole, you are blocked for life and I erased all your info. Don't contact me ever again. Why would I ever want to see or talk to you? You treated me like shit and you're a huge asshole man-child loser with absolutely no care for anyone or anything other than yourself. If there's stuff you want to return, you may deal with blank. Your true colors are extremely ugly. I will have nothing to do with your immature, mean, selfish, pathetic, ugly ass. Why did you send both drafts of this message? Why did you send both drafts? Must have been why you got mad about it. She's beautiful and I had to tell her. That's it. Oh, wow, thanks. Wish people would randomly tell me that, but guess I'm not pretty enough. I won't bother you anymore. Have a nice day. I'm working. Usually can't message back. You're pretty, just not my type. I don't want to be your type anyway. Okay, is that why you brought this up? My boyfriend raised his voice at me for the first time today. I was shocked and upset. Granted, I did shove him into oncoming traffic because I'm just quirky like that. Who else but a quirky girl like me? Oh, man.